What's going on, everybody? I'm Jackie Terry, and I just wanted to say the key to working out and getting stronger and gaining more muscle, first of all, you want to drive a lot of tension within the nervous system. And what I mean by that is you could either take heavy or light weight, but the main thing is being able to control the weight. Once again, on a heavier lift, you're not going to be able to control the weight, so there's not much time under tension. But with lightweight, you're able to control the weight. So even with 10 pounds, you can cause such a stimulus to your muscles that it will actually stimulate muscle growth in just a few reps. A prime example is if I were to grip onto this weight as tight as I can and lower it down 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So once again, 5 seconds coming down and 5 seconds coming up. I'm already feeling a good stimulus in that bicep. So just by activating that nervous system, gripping onto this weight as tight as I can, focusing on the eccentric part of the movement, coming down for a 5 second and coming up for 5 seconds, I already feel a good stimulation in my bicep. You see, sometimes it's not about how many reps you can do in general. It's all about controlling the weight and causing and driving a lot of tension through that muscle group that you want to work on. If I were to do a shoulder press, it would be the same process. Once again, I'm slowing down my rep tempo, 5 seconds coming down and 5 seconds coming up. Just by doing this technique, I am driving a lot of tension within my shoulders. I'm not just tossing the weight up. I'm causing an extreme amount of tension just by controlling my rep tempo. 5 seconds coming up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 seconds coming down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now what I'm essentially doing, these are two antagonistic body parts that don't simply work together. I'm working on my biceps. As you see, I just did a bicep curl. One for about 10 reps. Once again, this is at a nice normal pace. So it's good to kind of change up your rep tempo. You can control the weight once again, but once you do feel that little bit of soreness, once you do feel that fatigue, which you will feel in a short amount of time, go ahead and change your rep speed. This is a nice normal pace. And after my muscles are already fatigued from doing the 5 seconds coming down and the 5 seconds coming up, this actually has a really good stimulus to my muscles as well when you go right back into a normal set. Once again, you allow oxygen to flow back into the muscles. Whenever you do a slow rep, you're cutting off oxygen within the muscle group. You're cutting off the blood circulation, which immediately turns into an anaerobic exercise. So you will fatigue a lot faster doing slow tempo reps. So once you do feel that fatigue in your shoulders or your biceps, go ahead and speed up the process during your next set to cause even a greater muscle stimulation. You see, it's all about the quality on how you work out. So once again, I'm doing bicep curls. And with dumbbells, they're extremely compatible. So if I wanted to turn into a shoulder workout, I can. Once again, these are only 10-pound dumbbells, but they act as a really good stimulus when working out. It's all about controlling the weight, muscle confusion, changing your rep tempo up after each set. Rep tempo is very, very important because the more you can change your rep tempo, the more you can slow down your movements, the more you can activate that nervous system by gripping on the dumbbell as tight as you can, the more you can speed up your rep speed during each set. You're actually causing muscle confusion. In a short amount of time, you will feel a good stimulus in your bicep or whichever muscle group you're working on. It's all about rep tempo and essentially controlling the weight. Now, as you see, I'm going at a faster pace. Up, down, up, down. Once again, I'm under a lot of tension just doing this exercise because my muscles don't even have a chance to relax. They're contracting. Once again, when going at a fast pace, remember to control your breathing so you can allow oxygen to flow back into the body. The better you're able to control your breathing, the more reps you will do when going at a fast pace. Now, once again, I could apply that principle of rep tempo to this exercise as well. I can immediately stop going at a fast pace and just control the weight. And as you see, my muscles are already fatigued with 10-pound dumbbells. So you guys, there's a lot of guys that have this myth on how lightweight won't get you strong. I mean, that's nothing but a myth. Lightweights will build stronger tendons, build stronger joints, which is highly beneficial because tendons attach muscle to the bone. So without strong tendons, your muscles are likely to get a tear. So it's highly beneficial to work out with light weight and to actually change your rep tempo with light weight. Now, if you know me, I like to do a lot of isometrics. Once again, you can hold the weight just like this and do a yielding isometric hold for about 10 seconds or 2 seconds. As long as you can hold this weight and create a stimulus, your muscle is going to fatigue at a high rate. So once again, this is probably like a 5-second hold, 5-second hold, 5-second hold. Once again, the muscles are still contracting, but the joint angle remains the same. So even though I'm standing at a still position holding this weight, my muscles are still contracting and I slowly bring it over. Once again, controlling my breathing so I can keep a good grip. So all of these techniques, rep tempo, rep speed, isometrics, all play a hand. And you can do this all with lightweight, 10-pound dumbbells, 15-pound dumbbells, you name it. But the best thing about working out with lightweight is you can create tension. With a 40-pound dumbbell, I won't be able to create a lot of tension. I will have to tap into a different source of energy to essentially lift the 40-pound dumbbell up. But with 10 pounds, I'm able to easily control the weight. I'm able to switch my movements up. I'm able to go to a bicep curl, a shoulder press, or even a tricep extension and still be able to get a good pump. So once again, it's all about your rep tempo. I would suggest switching up your rep tempo after each set. Essentially with lightweight, you can do at least over 10 reps. So try to go to a 12 to 15 rep range when you're doing this type of exercise. And right now, as you see, I'm going at a normal pace for about 15 reps. And I immediately slow it down for the next set and control the weight. And this is a really, really, really good workout. Once again, you don't always have to transition over to the same exercise. As you see, I'm doing a bicep curl. You can easily transition over to a tricep extension while you hold your left arm out, essentially working on two different body parts simultaneously. So with lightweight, it builds that platform to do this. You can literally work out your forearm muscles just like this, just by doing a yielding isometric hold while you work out your tricep muscles on the other arm. Once again, with dumbbells and lightweight, you can work out two different muscle groups simultaneously. So you guys, don't ever believe that myth that, hey, lightweight isn't going to do nothing for you. Because believe me, most of the people picking up lightweight, they're not controlling the weight. They're just wildly swinging the weight, wildly swinging it. And they're rocking no type of form. It's cool to swing the weight, but you have to be able to control it. As you see, I am swinging the weight at a normal pace, but I'm actually controlling the weight. My elbows are in. I'm coming down at an equal range of motion, up and down. I have complete control of this weight. I can even slow down my movements if I wanted to. So you guys, it's all about controlling your rep tempo. The more you can control your rep tempo, the more you can control the weight, the more muscle fibers you are going to activate in a short amount of time. Once again, you can go normal speed, or you can go at a more slower pace, or you can focus on an eccentric or concentric side of the movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So once again, positive side of the movement is always coming up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The negative side of the movement is always coming down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll switch it up into a normal pace rep. And just by switching up my rep tempo, just like that, I can already feel a good stimulus in my forearm as well as my shoulders. Once again, when you do a slow tempo rep, you will fatigue a lot faster. So once again, I'm going at a normal pace, and then I stop and I hold it, and I do a yielding isometric pose, which is going to strengthen my forearm as well as my shoulders. So all in a short amount of time with 10-pound dumbbells, I am able to build muscle, to build stronger tendons, and actually control the weight. So when I do go back to the gym and I do get my heavy set in, my joints will be strong enough, my tendons will be strong enough to handle that heavy weight. Once again, I am Jackie Terry, and it's always highly beneficial to work out with lightweight and to control your rep tempo.